Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be talking about how much Fates Collide Pokemon cards are worth. I've done a video like this on almost every English Pokemon TCG expansion out there. You'll find a link to the playlist I've created for those videos in the description of this video. And before I talk about how much these cards are actually worth, I'll do a little bit of general information on the Fates Collide set. So the Fates Collide set is the 69th set in the English TCG, third expansion in the Break series of sets, and the official release date in the United States was May 2nd, 2016. This set is based around Mega Alakazam, and it is the first set to include Zygarde. And the way that you identify a Fates Collide card is look at the set symbol on the card, which looks similar to Mega Alakazam. And as you can see, there are 124 cards in the base set, and then one secret rare in this set, card number 125, which I'm showing here. If you'd like any more general information on this set, there'll be another link in the description of this video that will lead you to the general information and review that I've done on the Fates Collide set. So just briefly, I'll talk about sealed products with this set. I have a booster box here, and I'm actually giving away 3 Fates Collide booster boxes on YouTube right now. One every Friday, and then on May 31st, I'll be giving away 10 Fates Collide booster packs. My giveaway video is called Primetime Pokemon's Fates Collide Pokemon card giveaway. So sealed products, booster boxes for this set look like so, and on average they're between $90 and $100 if you purchase them online. And then the booster packs have 4 different cover artworks on them, and they are $4.19 a pack in stores. So now on to how much these cards are actually worth. And the way that I determine Pokemon card value is I look at sites that sell Pokemon cards to see what they're listed to sell for, and then I look at sold listings on eBay to see how much these cards are actually selling for. You have to remember, you can list a card for any price you want. That doesn't necessarily mean that it will sell for that price. So that's why I mainly look at sold listings on eBay. So first I'll talk about some notable holo cards from this set. There are only 5 holo cards from the set in Mew, as I'm showing here, Lucario, White Kyurem, Tyranitar, and Delphox. This Mew card is really the only one that's worth anything, and it's worth about $3 on a good day. The other ones are worth less than $1 a piece. And then as far as trainers and supporters go, there really aren't any that are worth really anything at all more than $1. The one card that is worth a fair amount, is worth about $1 a piece, is the double colorless energy, especially if you can get that in the reverse holo form. So now I'll talk about the ultra rares and the secret rare cards in the set. That's usually where the money is at when collecting Pokemon cards. So I'll go through each ultra rare type and then end on the secret rare. And then I'll talk about tips for collecting this set and future value of these cards. So I have a whole stack of cards to go through here, and I'll show a little bit of everything. So first ultra rare type I'll be talking about would be EX cards. There are 10 different EX cards in this set. The pull rates for EXs are 1 in 8 packs. So on average you're looking at 3 to 4 EX cards per box. So first one that I'll show here is Diancie, and price range for EX cards from this set range in value from $4 to $12. And there are actually 4 different EX cards in this set that are worth $4 a piece. Diancie, as I'm showing here, Kingdra, Altaria, and Audino. Those are the 4 worth $4 a piece. Next up, there are 2 EX cards worth $5 a piece, Glaceon and Genesect. These are just regular EX cards, not EX Full Art. And then 1 EX card's worth $6, which is Alakazam. 1 is worth $8, which is Umbreon. 1 is worth $9, which is Regirock. It surprised me a little bit that Regirock was worth a little bit more. And then the most valuable EX card in this set would be Zygarde. And I think a couple of reasons for that. And Zygarde is worth $12. So Zygarde, I would say, is the most valuable because, number one, it's not available in EX full art form. And number two, this is the first English set to include Zygarde. So there you have it again. EX cards, 10 total. They range in value from $4 to $12, with Zygarde being the most valuable at $12. So now I'll talk about EX full art cards, and there are 6 EX full art cards. They range in value from $7 to $15, and the pull rates for EX full art cards are 1 in 36 packs. So if you buy a booster box, you're probably going to get just one EX full art card and one other full art card. So, like I said, they range in value from $7 to $15. Each of the 6 EX cards are worth a different amount. So I'll run through each of those 6. Least valuable one is Altaria. It's worth about $7. And I definitely prefer the EX full art cards over the regular EX. Kingdra here is worth $8. Genesect, one of my favorite looking EX full art cards, is worth $10. Alakazam EX full art is worth $12. Glaceon is worth $13. And then the most valuable EX full art card from the Fates Collide set is Umbreon. And this one's worth $15. So just to sum up, EX full art cards, 6 total in the set, range in value from $7 to $15. And the most valuable one is Umbreon EX full art at $15. So next type of ultra rare that I'll be talking about would be Mega EX. 3 different Mega EX cards in this set. They range in value from $8 to $12, and the pull rates on Mega EX are 1 in 18 packs. So there are 2 that are worth $8, Altaria and Audino. So Mega Altaria and Mega Audino are worth $8. And then the Pokemon the set is based around, Mega Alakazam, is worth $12. So just a quick summary again. 3 Mega EX in this set. Pull rates, 1 in 18 packs. Range in price from $8 to $12. And this Mega Alakazam is the most valuable Mega in this set at $12. So now we're talking about Mega EX full art. Only 2 Mega EX full art in this set. Audino did not get an EX full art card. So they range in value from $10 to $20. The pull rate on these Mega EX full arts are 1 in 36 packs. And this Mega Altaria EX is worth $10. And then the Mega Alakazam EX full art is worth $20. And it is actually the most valuable card in this set. Okay, now on to the 1 full art trainer card. Like I said, I gave the pull rates for all the full art cards 1 in 36 packs. If you buy a booster box, you're probably going to get 2 full art cards total. So Team Rocket's Handiwork's the only full art trainer in the set. 1 in 36 pack, pull rate, $10 this card is worth. The camera's losing focus there, so much shine on the card, but there's a good shot at it right there. So now the next type of ultra rare I'll talk about would be break cards. 5 different break cards total in this set. And break cards are 1 in 12 packs on average. These cards are only worth $4 to $5. Really not worth much. 3 are worth $4. 2 are worth $5. So the 3 that are worth $4 would be Delphox, Omastar, and Bronzong. And then the 2 that would be worth $5 would be Carbink and Lugia. So final type of card that I'll be talking about here is the secret rare. Just 1 secret rare in this set, and it's the one that I showed earlier in this video. Alakazam EX Full Art Gold bordered. And this one's about 1 in 72 packs. If you buy 2 boxes, you're probably going to get 1. You'll never get more than 1 secret rare in 1 box. But $18 this card is worth. So to summarize all the values here, the most valuable cards in this set for EX would be Zygarde, worth $12. Umbreon would be the most valuable EX Full Art, and that is worth $15. Mega EX cards really aren't worth that much. $20 for the Mega EX Full Art for Alakazam. and then this secret rare is worth $18. So as a whole, the Fates Collide cards really aren't worth that much, at least initially here, and prices can vary week by week, day by day, that type of thing, but for the most part, this set is pretty cheap to collect. And if you're a collector looking to complete the set, I would definitely recommend just buying these cards individually online. So there you have it, price-wise for these cards. And I can answer any additional questions you may have in the comment section of this video, or if you'd like to private message me, I can answer you through private messaging on YouTube or my Facebook fan page. So tips for collecting, I already mentioned, because these cards really aren't worth that much, it makes much more sense to buy these cards individually online. And that's what I've been doing a lot with the newer sets, especially since prices have went up on things outside of booster boxes like tins. $20 for one tin really is outrageous when you can go out and buy 2 or 3 or 4 ultra rares for the price of one tin nowadays. So if I was collecting this set, I would go out and buy these cards right away. What happens with any new set is initially within about a 2-week period, right before and right after the set is released, the prices are a little bit higher for the cards in the set. Once the set is released and everyone has the cards, so the supply is high, the values go down, and that's where they're really at right now. You've seen, if you could look on sold listings on eBay and other sites, the prices have dropped recently for how much cards are being sold for. What's going to happen in the next few months while this set is in the current rotation, which will be for the next couple of years, is the cards that are good in the TCG or the metagame will dramatically increase in value. Like, for example, Shaman EX Full Art from the Roaring Sky set is a very valuable card because it is so good in the TCG. But the cards that are immediately good in the TCG will be higher in value. Then when sets get rotated out of the current rotation, some cards that aren't that good or aren't heavily used right now from this set will be pulled into the metagame and the prices will increase. So like I said, for collecting, I'd go out and buy these cards right away before a lot of the cards are highly desired. Or what you do is you wait patiently until this set goes out of the current rotation and the cards go down in value because there just isn't as much demand for the cards from this set. Future value here. In the future, once the sets are out of the current rotation, it really doesn't matter how good the cards are in the TCG depending on the price of the card. What happens after the set is out of the current rotation is the popularity and the rarity of the cards determine the value. So, for example, this secret rare will be one of the most valuable cards from the set because it is a secret rare and harder to get. Other Pokemon that will be worth more would be the featured Pokemon in the set, like Mega Alakazam. And then I would assume the Eevee evolutions would be very popular just because a lot of people like Eevee. And then for break cards, any of the legendary Pokemon like Lugia, that card will be worth quite a bit as well. So there you have it. Like I said, if you have any additional questions on how much these cards are worth or just tips on collecting Pokemon cards in general, feel free to comment or message me and I'll always get back to you. So thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.